Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. AAA Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Charlotte Knights taking on the Gwinnett Stripers. And now, go. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And today on the hill, Kyle Wright. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And the batter now, Mark Payton. Ripped on a line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Runner tagging for third. Headed for the plate. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Guys, did y'all know that Ronald Acuna Jr., he played with the Atlanta Braves?
And here is Jake Berger. To third. Can't glove it cleanly. He doesn't have a play, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Stepping in, Yermin Mercedes. Throw there. Safe.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead into pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
And a base hit up the middle. Runner around third. Now a long throw home. Slides his head in there. See. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Blake Rutherford. And a rope with a center field base hit. Mercedes headed for the plate. Shoemaker with a relay throw. And he's got no chance. He's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. Bottom of the first, and today's starter, Joe Kelly.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
And the righty deals. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Brings it in, and there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Singing, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
One down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Safe at first as they can't make the play. One down, and now it's William Contreras. In there, and it's 0-1. Tying run at the plate. There's a strike.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now, here is Trey Harris. The right fielder. Throw over to first. Acuna back in standing. And that's in there for strike one. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, Patrick Kivlehan. The pitch. Oh, he gloves it.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, you know, especially when it's a right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early, sometimes it's a little bit late, but that one was perfect.
Line drive, and he pulls up on it, and that's a hit. One gone, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's to third. Sneaks through. Base hit. Collins around third. To third. Tag. Got him. He's not stopping. On his way home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jeffrey Ramos. That first offering is fouled off. And it is. And a foul ball. The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And quickly one away in the second. Drew Waters stands in.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bond, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Ground ball could be two. Goes to second, safe there. And he'll be safe at first. And now, Yariel Gonzalez. And a foul ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. Two gone now.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. Next to hit, Braden Shoemake to the right side. Oh, no, he threw it home. No play, that's an infield single. So digging in, Ryan Castillo. 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. That one fouled off. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Ooh, Bida. You never know where to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Waters on third, Valeka on second, Shoemake at first, 2 out of the inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. And when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the guys stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
2-0 your final here in this one.